Hi guys, today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial using some of my favorite products just that I've been using a lot recently. I've already done my eyebrows and right now I've been loving the Define a Brow Light Brown eyebrow pencil. I tried the Anastasia, I think it's Brow Wiz, and I thought it was okay, but I like this just as much, and this is probably a quarter or a third of the price, so I'm going to stick with this. To start off, I've already primed my face and I'm going to use my well-loved IT Cosmetics CC cream. I'm almost done this, and as soon as I'm done this, I plan on repurchasing it, but in the illumination formulation. I really like this. For a brush today, actually, I'm going to try this one. This is new to me, and this is the Real Techniques flat foundation brush. So I'm going to put a pump of that right on the end, and then I'm just going to put it in the places that I need it most and sort of blend that in. So I usually use rounder brushes to apply my foundation, but I thought I'd give this a try. Right off the bat, as a first impression, it feels nice and soft, but I'm not sure if it's going to blend as well as I like. We shall see. And you can see I'm keeping the CC cream sort of away from my under eye area because I am going to use an under eye concealer today. And then I'm just going to pat that in, make sure that everything's blended nicely. Yeah, I can see how this might be easier. The shape might be easier to use for like maybe under eye concealer and sort of tapping it in. I don't know if I would start using this every day for my foundation or my CC cream. So then I'm going to go in with one of another drugstore favorite, actually. You know, I think that drugstore-wise, Maybelline is probably my favorite. Just straight across the line. Maybelline and Milani. This one is shade Light in the Fit Me Concealer. And so I'm just gonna put that pretty generously where you can see I have some nice dark circles, and then I strip up my nose, and then I just waxed my eyebrows today, so I'm going to put a little on the top of my eyelid and under there. And then I'm going to go back in with my favorite brush for applying foundation, and it's also a Real Techniques brush, and it's the Expert Face Brush. I like this so much that I bought a second one so that I could have a backup if one is dirty. This is like soft like butter, and it blends like a dream. So as you can see, I'm just really blending that out well. Pulling some of the product down a little bit into my sort of that V shape on the tops of my cheeks. I'm going to be using a fun blush today for fall. It's NARS Sin, and it's a nice sort of deep, almost like a plum with a little bit of gold underflecks, or flecks of gold that are like the undertone. I really like it. When I was reading the other day that plum blushers are going to be in for this fall and winter. Some of you might be like, oh, what? Plum blush? But it's really pretty. So, yeah. So I think that got pretty good coverage and gave me a good base to work with. I'm going to set lightly with a Dermablend translucent setting powder. And for that, I'm going to use my double-ended Tarte concealer brush and use the fluffier end and just pick up some of that product, tap out the excess, and really just concentrate it under my eye because I tend to get creasing in my fine lines under my eye. And ain't nobody got time for that, honey. Okay, and then go around my nose. There. So then, next I'm going to use a Clinique Chubby Stick, and this is in the shade Ample Amber. And I'm going to use this as my eyeshadow base. I'm going to do really a simple look with just my fingers. So I'll blend that out just a little. I'm going to be using my Anastasia, I think it's Amrezi. This. It's got some really nice neutrals. It's a pretty warm palette. This is really nice as an eyeliner. I'm not going to do all that wild of a look. I'm really just going to take Glisten, this really nice coppery shade, on my ring finger, and just pack that close to the lash line. On top of that Ample Amber color, just to sort of jazz it up a little bit. And I'm really just taking the color to right below or right above the crease of my eye, because I'm not going for a real sultry look. I'm just trying to give my eyes a little bit of a pop and look a little bit more done up than normal. And actually, I'm going to take this shade, this brown shade right here, Topaz, and put it on the more densely packed side of my concealer brush. And I'm just going to put some of that right in the corner, just to deepen it up a little. And then right down the center, I'm going to use this shade right here called Legend. And as you can see, it just sort of gives a brightening effect on the center of my eye, and that darker shade really just gave my crease a little bit more oomph. And that will be it for my eye. The only other thing that I'll do is take that same shade Legend, and I'll put it in my inner corner of my eye when I'm all through. So next I'm going to go in with that one from NARS. It's called Sin. And I'm going to use a blush brush by Real Techniques. Now NARS blushes are super pigmented, so I always say less is more. You can always put more product, but it is a pain to take off product. So right on the apples of my cheek, I'm just going to layer some on and start blending back. Yeah, it's really pretty. It's an unusual shade, but it really can work for any skin tone because you can have a heavy or a light hand. Okay, so after that I'm going to use actually two products from my awesome sister today. One is going to be the Becca Champagne Pop, which was a collab with a awesome YouTube makeup gal, Jaclyn Hill, and it's just really a gold highlighter. I'm going to use the fluffy part of the contour brush from Tarte and pick some up and just put it on the tops of my cheeks, down the bridge of my nose, and a little on my cupid's bow. And that's good for that. I think this, I'm gonna go back to the blush because my right side seems to have a little bit more. This this brush isn't very densely packed, so that's why I'm going back over and over and over. I think that's there. That's pretty. Okay, so all I have left is mascara and lips. So I'm gonna do the mascara first, and I'm actually using a sample of the MAC Zoom Lash. This stuff rocks. It's awesome. You can put multiple layers. I've done it both ways. Today I'm just going to not curl my lashes at all, but put the product on and then just sort of hold my lashes up a little. And I'm not going to put multiple layers because I'm not going anywhere special. But this does a really nice job when I do curl my lashes. It holds the curl really well, and it also has really nice separation. It's a pretty wet formulation, which I don't normally like, but I've really been loving it. The only reason I don't like wet formulations in mascaras is because I'm kind of messy. I put it on sort of haphazardly, so I end up getting some of it under my under eye area, and that's just not my favorite. Okay, last I'm going to be using something else from my awesome sister. This is a new lipstick from MAC, new to me, called Creme Cup, and it's this beautiful neutral shade. Thank you, Grace. Okay, so then I'm just going to you could do the liner and all that, but this is a pretty wearable shade, so I'm not going to do any of that today. So this is the finished look. I'm going to lean back and get it to come into focus a little. I wish you could see the color of the cheek a little bit more because it's nice. But you can definitely tell that it's got, maybe if I come a little closer. There we go. It's got sort of an, it's not purpley, and it definitely has plum undertones, but it's super pretty. And this lipstick, it's super, super creamy, and I had tried hers, and it doesn't dry out my lips, and I have big lips, so I don't want anything that's going to be drying at all. And the nice thing is it's easy to pair with lots of different glosses to have the longevity of it sort of last. Again, this one is a creme sheen, or a cream sheen. Here I am trying to be fancy, in Creme Cup. And that's it today. I will list all of the products that I've used in the info bar below, and if you look below the post, I'm going to list the date that I will be doing a makeup class at Dr. Burke's office in Augusta. If you've been watching my videos, I had done a couple videos about their hydrofacials and some of the makeup products that they carry. So that is going to be in the first or second week of October. I'll put all the details below. It's $25 for the class. There's going to be light hors d'oeuvres and refreshments. The $25 is basically going to be, you know, I'm going to do the class, the makeup class, and then afterward I'm going to match everyone to their shade of either a BB cream, a CC cream. They have a pressed powder, and they have a full coverage foundation. So that'll be pretty cool. It's I I want to say off the top of my head that most of their base products run somewhere between 35 and 38. So it's a good deal, and they've got really good products. So I'm super excited for that, and I'll keep you guys updated. The space will be limited. So yeah, call Main Skincare Laser and MediSpa to sign up. Thank you for watching. Bye.